Hi. How are we all? Actually, I did that. Right. Hey. Hey, hey, hey. How are we all? What y'all doing? Hey T, hey Kayla. I was so upset about missing the live earlier. So glad to see you back on. Yeah, I just had to eat food. I was just, because I was hungry, I had to have food. Hi Cherie. Clicking the thumbs up. Thank you. Hey. How is everybody? Hey Anon. Made it in early this time. Hey, hey, hey. Sorry, I was just shuffling my cards. I need to go and get pen and paper to write people's names down who wants cards. Give me a second. Oh, please. Thank you. Yay, cards. I'm good, and you? Hi, Lisa. I know money is tough, but I am able to donate to the channel. You want, here's the link. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. I know everyone's in the same position right now. Every one of us is skint. We're all skint, skint, skint. Yeah, Joe, don't make us all do the work. Fuck off. Bitch. I love my dove kitty. She's fucking immense. How are you today? What's your content today? We're going to do some card readings tonight, I think. Chitter chatter and card readings seems fun. Why not? Why not? I just thought we'd have a little chitter chatter, do some readings, and why not? I got paper too, Joe. I actually remembered to get paper and pen this time so that I could actually write the names down, because normally I have to depend on you guys to go, who's next? Who's next? It's not fun. But I actually remembered pen and paper today. I actually remembered pen and paper. Hey, Bubba. Hey, Bubba's here. You missed your reading the other day, Bubba. I'll put you on the list this time. I got pen and paper too. Thank you guys, you're all amazing. Did you hear what she said? I'm always calling her a bitch. She's a bitch. She deserves it. But she's my bitch. Hey, honey. I put Bubba on the list because Bubba missed last time. Some updates from me yesterday. I spoke to a lawyer about the way the old folks home was taking care of my grandma. It's not about the money. We need to make sure everyone's being taken care of. I agree. Like, that's not okay. Finally, I'm not the only one working during a chitter chat. Oh Lord, so funny. She said, I'm with my uncles on hospice, her time's limited, but she's comfortable. Thank you for the super chat, Demanda. I love that little thing. It's like, thank you. Sherry, she's with my uncle on hospice. I just read that. Is someone know what's going on with how Miss Leah is? I spoke to her a couple of days ago via Messenger. She said she was feeling a little better. Thank you so much. She said she was feeling a little better, but not loads better. It finally worked. Woohoo! I love them little friggin' things. They're so funny. Thank you, Demanda. I appreciate it. So who else is on the list? Just make Dove Kitty do it all. That's really cool, that is actually. It's like a fly high. Yeah, the stickers are really cute, didn't they, Kayla? They are really cute. My grandkids call me Nana Sherry. Your Nana is in my prayers. My mum used to be Nanny Beach. We used to call my Nana, my mum's mum, Nana Dragon. It's like a thing, I don't know why, but it was a thing because she was Welsh and stuff, so we used to call her Nana Dragon. Like, Nana Dragon. Right, just let me know if you want to be put on the list, guys. I've got the pen and paper and all. And then, I'm not sure how the card things work. You can just have a general reading, Hoot, or just ask a specific question, or... I love them. They're so cute. And then you just get put on the list and we try and get through everybody, or at least as many as humanly possible. Sometimes I have got to stop before I finish everyone because my back's hurting or something, but generally we do try and get through everybody. Alright, John, I'm going to come and kick your ass with Jack. Go. No! Don't be mean. You're supposed to stick up for me. It's so funny. Okay. You're on the list. So we got Bubba, Demanda, Hood. It's painless mostly, Hood. Yeah, it is painless mostly, to be fair. Right, Bubba, these are yours, mate. Are you still here? Is Bubba still here? So let's see if Bubba's still here, and then I'll crack on. Yes, okay. Thanks for being enrolled in your grandma's living condition. We're all able to contact the state and file a report. General. Okay, here. Right, so there's our Bubba's general. Okay, Bubba, these are yours, love. These are saying, they're both pretty much the same sort of cards, if I'm honest. They're both saying pretty much that there's like a lot of stresses and decisions to be made right now. Oh, I'm sorry, Demanda. Just let me know when you come in next time. Oh, thank you so much, Demanda. I appreciate it. It's just saying that there's a lot of strains and stresses, a lot of family issues going on right now. It's saying that decisions, like important decisions, need to be made, and got it. You're kind of weighing on decisions at the moment. You're kind of feeling like if you make that decision, it could have a worse impact, or it could have a better impact, that kind of thing. It's saying about like willpower. What's that word? I'm trying to. So it's like willpower and self-discipline to like sort of get what you need to be done, because it's so fearful of what the outcome will be. We're all like, and everyone else's input on it. Sometimes like you have to think about, you have to be selfish, and that's not the norm, because most people are like, don't be selfish, you know, don't be this, don't be that, you know, it's good to give, it's good to share. But sometimes in this thing, it's sort of saying that you have to sort of self-preservation. So there's got to be a little bit of self-preservation there, that you're going to be a little bit selfish to protect yourself, I suppose is the best way of putting it. That's just so terrible, Kayla. Hey, classy mom, how are we? Does that make sense, Bubba? It's just sort of saying you need a little bit of self-preservation right now. You need to protect yourself. If that means being a little bit selfish, that's okay. It's saying that there's so much going on, you don't even know where to start to fix it. So maybe it's sort of saying, you know, look at yourself, get yourself up and running before you can try and give everyone what you haven't got to give. Thank you, Joe. Sounds about right. Okay, perfect. I'm glad that makes sense. I'm very sorry about this. Just wanted to hug your grandmother. And no, I'm the same. It's awful. Like, nobody should have to deal with that. That's awful. Got to feed my cats before they eat me. I'll be right back. Before they eat her. They're gonna eat her. These are Hoot. These are yours, mate. General reading. How are you, classy mum? Hope you're okay. Okay. So these are three very different cards, but can be related in some shape or form. So the first one is saying there's a bit of uncertainty a moment around sort of finances, around work, and you're kind of up in the air right now, whether that's to do with this be a virus or what, but I don't know. But there's a lot of fear surrounding finances and what's going to happen in 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months. I pink eye and panicking because one of the symptoms, oh my god, try and keep swilling it out and keeping it clean, classy. So it's sort of going around there, but it's also saying that there's a lot of strains at the moment with relationships. Now, relationships doesn't necessarily mean husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend. It doesn't necessarily mean that. It just can mean a close relationship. So your friend, business partner, parents, you know, it could mean a wide variety, but that's kind of weighing on your shoulders a little bit right now, is that, you know, you've got so much going on. But the other one as well is this one sort of reminiscing. So you're spending a lot of time sort of reminiscing about this could be both. Again, this could be both. It could be reminiscing about bad things that had happened, or reminiscing and being happy about good things. It doesn't really go into detail too much of which it is, but the main thing is very much that there's a worry for money, very much of an uncertain times right now, and the intimate relations is sort of weighing heavy on you, weighing you down a little bit, to the point of like it's making you dredge up things from past, or from, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be bad past. It could be that, you know, you're remembering a certain thing and idolizing it and remembering it very differently to how it was. But it's saying on the upside, good health is coming your way. I don't know whether you have been sick or something, and that's why this telling you about good health is on its way. And just to stick with the plan, stick with the original plan that was had, and keep going forward. Thank you, Dove Kitty. What is even pink eye? It's kind of like conjunctivitis, but not quite conjunctivitis either. I told my husband I have to stay in bed and do nothing. Yeah. True, 100%. Okay, good. It makes sense to you. Good, good, good. Thank you very much. Oh, you're so welcome. I'm from the UK. Hey, Eva, babe, from the UK. Which part of the UK are you from, hun? I'm Wales, as you can tell by the friggin' accent. They say to try and use tea bag, classy mum. Use the tea bag, let it cool down to make it like lukewarm, and pop it on your eye. That's what my granny used to say. Whether it's true or not, I don't know, but that's what my granny used to say. I didn't know that was a symptom. No, I didn't know pink eye was a symptom, or conjunctivitis or anything like that. Hi, by the way, I haven't seen you all in ages. For you in ages, hope you're well. I'm good, thank you. Good trip, maybe help with the inflammation. Yeah. Northeast. Nice. Yeah, my granny always used to say, like, wait, like, use the tea bag, like, leave it in the water, and then when it warms up, just gets to warm and not, like, boiling, obviously, it'll burn you. Just lay with on your eye for a little while. Apparently it helps. And don't touch your eye, definitely don't touch your eye. My eye was bloodshot as well. Warm rag, wipe from around your, from eye to ear direction. And then put a warm tea bag on it. Oh, somebody else says a tea bag. My granny always used to say tea bags. My granny would be like, yep, tea bags does everything. But we're British, tea fixes everything apparently. Italian people use tea bags too. I didn't know that. That's interesting to know. That is interesting to know, actually. I didn't know that. What does the British say? Tea fixes everything. It does. You ask anybody. Somebody's upset, make them a cup of tea. Somebody's grieving, make them a cup of tea. Honest to God, I'm not even joking. That's what everyone says. Tea fixes everything. It's funny. You've hurt your leg. It's okay. You just need a cup of tea. A cup of tea fixes everything. It's a Welsh thing, I'm sure, or an English thing. Or a British thing. What? So a wet tea bag, not dry. Yes, a wet tea bag. Let it soak for a little bit to let the, and then put it on your eye after cleaning it, obviously. So go like you're making a cup of tea with no milk or sugar, obviously. You just put it in some hot water. Let it go for a little minute and then let it cool down and then put it on. Living different times, a key that serves many purposes. My mum's cure for everything: tea bags, take a bath, have a bowel movement. That's pretty much what my mum would say too. Hoot. If you've got a bad belly, go and have a poo. But I don't need a poo. Oh, you'll feel better if you go and have a poo. Like, nice, thanks. I'm getting some tea. It is, honestly, in Britain, everyone's like, oh, tea makes everything better. I used to drink tea all the time, but I can't drink tea anymore. It makes me want to boff. It makes me like, oh, no, I can't do it. Chamomile. If you haven't got ordinary, use the chamomile. I can't say it. Chamomile. I can't say it. Grandma home cures are the best. I'm Mexican, the cure for everything is vapor rub. Oh my God. As Sheldon would say on The Big Bang Theory, you need a hot beverage. Yeah, that's it. See, a nice cup of tea. Defo British thing. Up and down the country, we offer tea for everything. Someone's upset, oh, come and have a cup of tea, you'll feel better. It is. It really is. Okay, Han, I'll speak to you after. It is. Anybody, you know, you've just had bad news. It's okay. Come and have a cup of tea. Everything will be better. Vicks Vapor Rub. Oh my God, that stuff, man. I used to have really bad asthma when I was younger, and my mum would have to close all the doors in the kitchen, put 4 saucepans with water and put Vicks in each of them, and like to try and help with my breathing and stuff. And she used to do that like once a month for me. Vicks Vapor Rub on kids and babies' feet if they get bad chests and stuff. I swear by. They say on your bottom of your feet. The bottom of your feet is like the best place to put Vicks Vapor Rub, on the bottom of your soles of your feet, apparently. My mum says tea settles your stomach. She only drinks tea and was from Italy. Yeah, I think it's a European thing, definitely hurt. I think it's a Europe. My mum only ever drank Lucozade, tea, or orange juice. They would be the only things that she ever drank. But Eva's right. Literally, it's a British thing and it's a European thing. Got something wrong with you? Have a cup of tea. I think it'll be alright once you've had a cup of tea. I still smell like Vicks. I love the smell of Vicks. I can't put Vicks straight on my body because I'm allergic. Oh Lord, that would be awful. I got peppermint oil once. My eyes. My nan used to smother us in Vicks. I'd go to my kids now when they're all stuffy and full of a cold. It's funny though, like with you, Eve, especially from being over here, we do things very differently, and we do things that when we were kids thought our mums and our freaking nannies was nuts, and now I find myself doing exactly what my nan used to do. I heard about putting on the bottom of your feet. Yeah, apparently for like babies and stuff who's got like, you know, when they're teething they get that like ickiness, and they say put it on the bottom of their feet, it'll help. This bloody chair is noisy. Noisy chair. My mum always said to do that too. We're Italian. It is like a European thing. Italy, you know, Miranda probably does it in her neck of the woods. She's around there. Mint in eyes is terrible. Oh my God, yeah, that stings like a bitch. Amongst other things. Just on about the other day, like, what's the stupidest thing, like, as a kid growing up, did your mum used to say to you? Like, my mum would always say, come here, because I'm going to whack you. I'm going to whip your ass. And I'd be like, I'm not going to come to you so you can hit me. Are you crazy? Like, no. I'm going to make you chase me and then hit me. Oh, get up the wooden hill. That was another one she used to say. Get up the wooden hill. That means go to bed. My daughter baby is teething and we all have tried everything. She's so cranky and not sleeping. Teething is the worst. It's the most awful thing that babies go through, bless them. And there's nothing you can do. Calpol, Bonjela and some Vicks on the bottom of the feet might help, but it's worth a try. It's like, oh my goodness. Teething is so nasty. I feel it literally breaks my heart when I see babies teething. It's just so wrong. My mum, I will spank you so hard you'll feel it tomorrow. My mum used to say like the most dumb things, and I find myself saying them as well. It's so funny. My mum used to throw a shoe at me and then say, bring me my shoe. No, are you crazy? You'll hit me with it. Exactly. That's what she'd say, like, go and get me my slipper. Like, no, you just threw it at me. I'm not gonna freaking go and get it for you to hit me again. No way. You crazy? The wooden nail was the worst one. Get up that wooden nail now. Like, but I don't want to go to bed. It's illegal in California now for babies to have homeopathic kinds. They don't work. Oral gel is from the chemist, babe. It's like a Bonjela thing. It's for gums. Let me show you. These are for babies. This is for teething. It's actually let me just do that. It's for teething, soothing teething gel. And none, I used to say to my nephews, right, growing up, like when they were little and like as they got older, I used to say things like, carry on, I'm going to lock you under the stairs again. Years and years later, like my nephew must have been about 14, 15, and he went, Auntie Jojo, did you really lock us under the stairs? And I was like, Christopher, it was an open plan house, you had no under the stairs. Like, what's wrong with you, you nut job? And he was like, oh yeah. I was like, oh my god, you're so funny, boy. Like, no, I didn't lock you under the stairs, and please don't go to school and tell them that I did. Yeah, I use this all the time. It's really good. It's really good for where my wisdom teeth went. I still get pain there, so it's really good. A cool damp washcloth is good too. Yeah, I remember going to some of my friends' houses and thinking, your mum lets you disrespect her like that, my mum would whoop me. Like literally, like I got away with murder because I was the cute one. I was blonde, blue eyes, and I got glary blue eyes in the sun, so I used to be able to get away with murder and just say it was my brother. Everything was my brother. Jason did it. Tracy did it. I didn't. Like Jason did it. Jamie did it. I didn't. And my mum, remember when the Shaggy song came out? It wasn't me. And my mum used to say, that's you, that is, because everything is not you. Yeah, I used to get away with murder. It was so bad. We will have to see if we can get that one tooth broke from the second is still working through. There's nothing worse, bless them, than like friggin' teething sucks. And there's nothing you can really do to help them apart from like Calpol, Bonjela. But it's just so annoying. I didn't get away with anything. I was a spoiled child. I was a completely and utterly spoiled child. I was still spoiled up until my parents passed. I was still a spoilt child. My brothers and my sister always tell me I'm the spoilt one. I got away with this, I can get away with that. Like, I would be a brat. I was a brat. I was just stereotypical brat. I'd have everything I asked for. If I wanted something, I want this £200 pair of trainers, which is like $300. My daddy would get them for me. I was really bratty. It's not a good trait to have, but I was really bratty. I was really a brat, which is bad, but true. Looking back, I deserved most of the ass whippings I received as a child. Oh, I deserved loads. School was my worst thing. I was like so bad in school. I used to do things like put saran wrap over my teacher's toilets and stuff, so when she took a piss it'd end up going all over her. And I set up a thing that everyone was going to like do a strike, and I got everyone on the red gra. I was twat at school. I was really bad. I was the middle child. Everything is my fault. I'm the middle child. I'm the youngest girl though. I'm the oldest, so I was always in trouble. I was the baby. My sister and I were 18 years apart, so I was spoiled by all. Oh, nice. If we have a kid now, there'll be like 27 years between my daughter and our next child. I was terribly spoiled. It was really bad. Spoiled by everybody. I was a stereotypical spoiled brat. Oh, God damn it. I went to Catholic school back in the day when nuns still whacked you with a ruler. Oh, hell to the fucking no. Nuns scare the shit out of me anyway, so I'd be a nut. My uncle wanted me to go to a proper school, like boarding school, but my mum wouldn't let me. What is the seed that you can chew and it is instantly numbs you to if you have toothache? Is it yes, clove oil. You can buy it in the oil form from like I know, from the pharmacy or even Tesco or Asda. You can do, it's like in a little bottle, clove oil. But babies are not allowed clove oil. A 7-month definitely wouldn't be allowed clove oil. Me too, Joe. They scare the shit out of me. Nuns genuinely scare the shit out of me. I'm not good with nuns. If I see a nun, I'll literally go into a shop, I'll turn around, I will, just so that I don't have to walk past them. And my daughter's exactly the same. When I first moved in with my hub at 19, he had to teach me how to clean a floor and do laundry. Oh my God, redneck girl, man. I was 15 when I left home, and I was studying, I was working, I used fabric conditioner as detergent for almost a month. Well, at least they smelt nice. They might not have been clean, but they smelt nice. We've been on for about 40 minutes, cute. I went to Catholic school. Tuhan whacked me so hard. I peed my pants. I was about 7. See, that wouldn't fly with me, because if somebody did that to my kid, I'd beat the shit into him. Like, I would genuinely beat the shit into him. That wouldn't fly. Like, no. I'm not sure if there is any nuns left. So why would someone want to be a nun? Are there, in the UK, there's something called the Catholic Adoption Association, and that's where a lot of people go through their adoption through, and they're all nuns. That's exactly what I said, and they were super soft. Yeah, see, they smelt nice. What more do people want? God, anybody think they want them clean? At least you tried. That's awful. Yeah, hoot. I wouldn't be okay with that, like, literally. Sorry, my daughter keeps having breakdowns and I have to calm her down. Why, cute? What's wrong with her? Is she alright? If something did that to my daughter, I would probably be in jail. Same, hoot. It happens every day. I feel bad for her. Why? What's going on with her, cute? Oh, just message me if you want to. I got my daughter through Catholic Chars at 3 months old. Exactly, I can't spank my kids, but no one else did hit them. Exactly. I would literally, I'm with Hoot, I'd be in jail. I'd be in the cell next to you, Hoot. We'd both be in the same state. If my kids are being disrespectful, they should do something about it. See, that's the thing as well, and it's all about house training. I know I like tease people about house training, but it is about house training. Like, your kids gotta know that there'll be consequences. Like, you know, we don't have them here because they won't adopt to single mums or LGBT community. I'm not sure if they will here or not. I'm not sure. Just her mental health and being stuck inside. I think a lot of people are struggling cute right now with mental health and being stuck inside and not being able to go out. And as a mum, I will decide if it's disrespect and worth being hit over. Yeah, exactly. But that, it is again about house training. Like, I always knew I was a little shit, but I always knew when I was outside that it was yes please, no thank you, you know, very polite, yes, no. If somebody got on the bus that was older than you, you bet you better get your ass up and let some elderly woman sit down, otherwise you're gonna have it. Do you know what I mean? It's all about how we were raised, and we were raised correctly, that we had respect for the elderly. You know what I'm saying? And it's who as well. Like, if my mum's friend around the corner give us an hiding, she'd be like, well, you probably deserved her. And we probably did, to be fair. But that's how it would be. I have teachers in my family, remember when they were young, were sent to the principal offices. Teachers can't do that now. Why? I think they're so restricted as well. Now teachers, they don't have the abilities like they had years ago. Like, my teacher literally, oh, what was it? I think it was science. And in between our sciences, like, there was a science class, then like I know, an empty space with all like bits and pieces in there, then another class. And I was being a clown as normal, and I let out a really big fart. Like, it was loud. He literally grabbed me and chucked me in the room and locked the door on me, because, like, you dirty bitch. Yeah, I was raised to guard up for elderly and pregnant women, definitely. Yeah, I agree, Kev. Again, no, I don't. I just don't think it's the teacher's responsibility. It's got to be like, they got to have some freaking house training and some, like, even at my age, before my mum passed when I was 40, and even at my age, if I did something bad, oh hell to the no, my mum would clout me. I would get a slap. I remember that I had to take a city bus and an elderly came on, and my son was 11, and then he got up to let her sit down. It was such a proud mom. Yeah, see, it's all about house training, isn't it? Not where I lived. I'd feel badly for teachers. How can they teach? Yeah, that's the thing. But they can't do shit. They're locked in. I know. And in California, they can't suspend anyone either. Well, then how do they punish the children? There's no punishment there. Like, there's no expelling, there's no suspending, there's no, like, can they still do detention and all that? It's crazy. It really is madness. It's crazy. It is crazy. I find that insane that, like, they can't, like, exclude anyone. My mum would just give us a look and knew that was something wrong. Yeah, same. Hi, Rose. My mum still gave me the look at the age of 40, cute, and I'd know I'd be in trouble. And get a drink. I don't know. I'm still on here. Here you can get sent to the principal and suspended too. I think they needs that though. They need to have some kind of like discipline and know that if they're going to mess with the teachers, there's going to be some consequences. There's nothing schools' problem areas have it really hard. That's just insane, guys. Cute, I know. The look. I think all of them, I think you trained like teachers, contact parents, and most of the time nothing is done. With 6 children, if one were in trouble, we all were in trouble. My dad used to do stuff like that, Rose, is if one was grounded, we were all grounded. If he didn't have enough money for everyone to have like something, then we didn't eat. Like we weren't allowed to have sweets and stuff, and we was like, and it wasn't just us kids, it was like our friends, whoever was there. It's like, oh God. The principal caught a kid vaping in the bathroom, and the principal told him he was suspended, and his mum wanted to have the principal fired. Shake my head. What was he doing vaping? My God, that's scary. That really is scary. Eric, I need you to do English, babe. I can't speak. Whatever that, I can't speak. Whatever that is. Sorry. Need you to speak English, mate. Sorry. Huh? And what's the subject? We're just talking, mate. Insanity at its best. It really is. Like, if my kid got caught vaping, I would be so mad. Like, they'd be more scared to come home. They'd be asking them to call the police so they can go to jail. It's Portuguese. If I went to the mall and the kids acted up, and I would leave everything there, and while the kids knew and listened, I meant business. Yeah, that's true. We were always like, we pretty much like at home in the house, we like run riot. But we always knew that when we were out, it was, we had to sit correctly, we had to please, thank yous, and, you know, it was always make sure that we're very polite and well-dressed, well-mannered kind of thing. Yeah, my kids would be in trouble with the principal. Say my kid would be sit down for a week, he'd have a sore ass. No time for the discipline. And I think that's sad, and I think a lot of the time now as well, and like you probably all think I'm really old-fashioned saying this, but I think because like everything's gone up and so expensive, it takes now two adults going out to work and having to work to have a decent or semi-decent life. It can't just be one anymore. Do you know what I'm saying? Where years ago it was the dad went out to work generally and the mum never. The mum would stay home with the kids. Like, my mum never went to work until I think we were like 5, when we were in school. And then she just used to work the school hours. No, they definitely shouldn't be vaping. They're in school, they're not old enough to friggin' vape. I know selling them that shit as well. It's crazy. Yeah, I get it. It used to be like that, but nowadays it's not like that. It takes 2 parents full-time work, and then by the time they get home, they're knackered. And you can't blame the parents for that as such, because, you know, a full day's job and then going home, you've got to bath your kids, put your kids to bed, make them food and all that stuff. You don't get any downtime of your own, you know? But years ago, it was okay for just your husbands to work. There was enough money for just your husbands to work. But now it's not. The income is just so, it's stayed the same, but the prices have risen so high. Thank you, Kat. It is, it's sad. It is really, really sad. It is really sad. Right, but I'm going to get off now, guys, because we're coming up to an hour. And Heretic's on if you want to pop over and see Heretic. I think he's talking about the Steve Doobie Ferg. So if you want to nip over and watch Heretic. But I'm going to get off because my back is starting to hurt. And I will see you all tomorrow. Night, guys.